How do you feel, Ichigo?
Not bad.
Good.
Seriously? Me join you guys? Are you nuts? The whole reason that I came here was to use you guys.
When I came here, I wanted to quit my fooling around. I see why Kisuke trusts him so much.
So, Shinji, what's this all about anyway? What did you bring me all the way out here for?
It's nothing big. Just wanted to see you and get an idea of how strong you are. Yoruichi Shihoin herself is the one who recommended you, so I don't have any doubt that you're the real deal. I'm just curious. I'm merely wondering what you're like.
Huh?
Well, to be honest, that's an excuse. I'm just trying to get out of work for a bit.
Huh?
They just keep on feeding me paperwork all the time over at the barracks. And rather than dealing with confusing words, I prefer to spar with you for a little while. So throw me a bone here.
Ah, I understand. If I'm enough for the job.
Great. Let's get to it then. Got you. This is not bad at all, Kisuke.
You have loads of potential. There's no doubt about that, Shinji.
Now I'm getting pumped. Time to turn it up a bit.
This is so tiresome, you know?
Hold up! This way. I told you to cut it out. Try and stop me.
Here comes the paint train. Okay.
Wait!
Here I
Time
come.
out. That face says you can keep up. You're more of a man than me, right?
Ah. Well, thanks for that.
That was better than I hoped. Impressive. I figured you'd try to worm out of it, but I misjudged you. You went all out.
I'm truly happy that I was able to be of service to you. But was it necessary to come to me? You could have just asked someone from Squad 5 after all. I bet that if you wanted, you could spend a lot of time with Lieutenant Eisen.
Yeah.
Shinji?
Nah, it's nothing really. Kisuke seems like he's just a talker at first, but there's more going on underneath. He's got layers. He actually has what it takes. He even won over Hiyori, who doubted him the most. I'm afraid that didn't last for very long, though. Eisen. I knew it. I figured that it had to be you.
So you knew all along. I'm impressed.
Of course I did! I always thought you were dangerous. There was just something about you that couldn't be trusted. So that's why. That's the reason I chose you to be my lieutenant. So that I could keep you close and maintain a watchful eye over you, Eisen.
Well, thank you for that, Captain Hidako. The feelings of distrust that you harbor for me have blinded you.
I told you, I knew.
No. You had no idea that for the last month, the person who was walking behind you wasn't actually me at all.
What?
I have the ability to create a wide range of illusions. That is the true ability of my Zanpakuto, Kyoka Suigetsu. That power is called complete hypnosis.
What's that? Complete hypnosis?
You're very astute, Captain Hidako. It's rather ironic. If you had simply treated me the same way that other captains normally treat their lieutenants, then you might have been able to figure it out. But you didn't treat me like that. Because you continued to have trouble putting your trust in me, you maintained a certain distance from me. You never opened yourself up. You never divulged information. You never tried to get to know me. That is why you were never able to see the truth, not even when I replaced myself with a complete stranger. You see, if you'd only had a deeper understanding of me, it seems very likely that you would have spotted the small differences. But instead, your behavior led to a different fate. You are now lying there on the ground because you never truly got to know me, Captain Hidako.
You knew of my suspicion and turned it against me.
And one more thing. You said that you chose me as your lieutenant so that you'd be able to keep an eye on me. That's incorrect. Just as captains have the right to appoint their lieutenants, officers may refuse such appointments when they're offered. I had the choice. I easily could have refused to be your lieutenant. So, why didn't I? Because it was ideal. Your immense suspicion and your enduring skepticism of me were the perfect ingredients that I needed to bring my plan to fruition. Do you understand? You were not the one who chose me. In fact, I chose you, Captain Hidako. If I may, perhaps you owe the others a heartfelt apology. You see, because I was the one who chose you, your friends are now all lying there, on the ground.
Eisen!
I'm very grateful to you for being so easily provoked.
Damn it! Me too? It's only thanks to Kisuke that all of us weren't simply disposed of as hollows after that. I owe him a great deal. It's not just because of that.
Is this really supposed to be okay? I don't think so, not even a little.
Are you still going on about that?
Yeah, I know. He's growing really fast. But at the same time, he's also super unstable.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The desire to protect ones you care about is an extremely strong impulse. Still...
If I may, perhaps you owe the others a heartfelt apology. You see, because I was the one who chose you, your friends are now all lying there, on the ground.
That's why.
Hey! Why are you pretending to be so serious?
Ah! What was that for?
I started back up again because you got so quiet.
Hey, stop hitting me! I'm not some old, broken TV set.
You know, I have to say, you're really putting a whole lot of faith in Ichigo.
Shut up, jerk. He's got Kisuke along with him. That's fine. He'll do anything, absolutely anything to protect his friends, or even strangers. Right now, all that really matters is making sure that Ichigo becomes one of us. If things go south, then we'll all pull together to help.
I told you to stay hollified, dipstick!
Are you stupid or something? I'd be in big trouble if I'd stayed hollified!
Idiot! That's the whole point of this training! If you're not gonna do it right, then don't do it at all.
What?
Come on, Ichigo! One more time!
Shut up! I know! Ow!
You're slower immediately after you hollify. If my first blow had landed, you'd be dead.
His retention time isn't increasing at a very rapid pace.
Well, I'll tell you, it's not easy.
4 seconds.
That's short.
Huh?
What's up, Hachi?
Just now, someone actually managed to slip through my force field somehow.
Huh? A Soul Reaper?
No. The Hachigyo Sogai that I set up is the result of an original technique that I developed after I became a Visored. It isn't possible for it to be broken by a Soul Reaper's Kido. The strange thing about this situation is that they didn't actually break through the force field. Instead, it's more accurate to say that they slipped through.
Excuse me, where's the bathroom? Just kidding.
What are you doing, Ichigo?
Damn!
Ichigo!
Orihime? I see. Huh? What?
I mean, you just don't seem particularly surprised by what I told you.
Sure I am. It's just that finding out that Katakuta Town is gonna be wiped out because of this Oken thing, well, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around it. But still, it's okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna stop Aizen. I can tell I'm getting stronger. Really. I can feel it. Thanks for the heads up, Orihime. All right, let's get back to training, Hiyori!
I see. He can't really process what I told him because he's too preoccupied. He's so busy training and getting stronger. It doesn't matter what Aizen is planning. That's because Ichigo knows. He's aware of exactly what he has to do, and he isn't afraid to confront the situation head on. I've noticed Ichigo's really getting strong lately, and not in a scary way. It's not like it was before. Although, I suppose it isn't particularly friendly either. And now, I have to get stronger too.
Hey, what's her deal?
You might not be aware of this, but Orihime was my first love.
Oh, yeah? He says that about every pretty girl? Really? Well, I don't remember him saying that about me.
Because I didn't, dipstick.
Don't take your eyes off me!
Whoa!
Hachi, your force fields are absolutely flawless. There's no doubt about that.
Yes?
Then help me understand something. How was Orihime able to detect this place and get inside of it?
To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. However, having examined her spiritual pressure at close range, I believe she possesses the same type of force field ability that I do. I could feel it. It seems pretty clear that it must have been that ability which allowed her to detect this place, and subsequently empowered her to manipulate my force field in a way that enabled her to slip through it the way that she did. Although I must admit, it seems utterly incredible to me that it would even be possible for a human to possess powers such as that.
There you are, Orihime.
Miss Yoruichi!
Kisuke sent me to find you. I've been looking all over. Please, come with me. He wants me to bring you to his training ground right away.
Mr. Urahara.
Well, hello there, Mr. Sato. What can I do for...
Please, train me.
What?
What? Help him train? But why me?
Because I don't think that he'd be willing to leave, even if I were to tell him to.
That's not what I asked. If he wants to be trained, then you should train him.
Whoever trains Mr. Sato needs to have the power of Bankai.
That's just all the more reason for you to be the one to train him. You can do Bankai, can't you?
Please, I'm just a lowly but handsome merchant. How could I possibly perform Bankai?
Come on, cut the crap. Don't give me that. Everybody knows that you used to be the captain of Squad 12. And that's not even the whole story. Everyone also knows that you were the one who made the Hogyoku in the first place.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
I'll mangle him! I've never met anyone so irritating before in my entire life!
It has to be you. There's no other choice. My Bankai is no good for this. I'm afraid that it simply isn't well suited for training, or for giving people strength. Aha! I've got it! How about this? Listen, there's something that you want to ask me, right? Well then come on, let's make a deal. Tell you what, if you agree to do some odd jobs for me over the course of the next 3 months, I'll answer any questions that you ask of me.
Training someone in Bankai isn't an odd job.
Sure it is. It's a nuisance, and even more, one could get killed doing it. Or would you rather just give up on the thing that you want to ask me about instead?
All right, fine. I'll do it. Get ready to be hit with my full power! You're getting weak. I can see it.
I'm not!
Get serious. Now, let's go. Sabimaru! Look, there stands... Yes! Dinner is
I have to train more.
Urahara, he's exhausted. I'm gonna call it a day.
Wait. I can keep going.
You're pushing yourself too hard, tough guy.
Can't lose this battle. Resist if you can. I still have strength left. Don't hold it against me. Resist if you can. Don't hold it against me. I still have strength left. Sorry, this is like that. Can't lose this battle. This is good.
If you aren't going to retreat, I'll make you retreat with force! Hikotsu Taiho!
Why did I lose?
Mr. Sato, the powers you possess clearly have the potential to increase in strength and efficacy. I believe that repeated battles against Bankai will be able to elevate them to new and astonishing heights. But still, one thing troubles me. There's something I've noticed. Your powers aren't like those of Soul Reapers, or those that Quincy's utilize. Yes, it's as if your powers are...
The vibrating spiritual pressure. Just what sort of enemy is it? What could they be dealing with?
What's wrong? Are you that worried about the Soul Reapers, Uryu? Do you really believe that there's cause for alarm?
I don't know what you're talking about. The only thing I'm worried about is whether this game of yours can really restore my spiritual powers.
Don't you trust me?
It's hard to. I don't see how dodging your arrows in the secret room made of spiritualized silver and Reika glass is going to be able to do anything that'll actually make me a Quincy again!
It certainly will. If you're able to survive.
What's the matter? You call that dodging? I can see that you're slowing down. Have you reached your limit already?
My limit? At this point, I can barely move my arms and my legs. But at the same time, his spiritual pressure is weakening too. He told me that if I kept dodging his arrows, I'd regain my powers. But there's no sign of that it's working. Was he just lying to me about all of this? If we keep going like this, there's a pretty good chance that he'll end up killing me.
To dodge?
I've reached my limit. I have to immobilize him and end this exercise. And now I have my chance. This is it! My last Ginto. The silver whip strikes the five-fingered stone bed. Yes! What?
I'm sorry. This is the end. He got me. You have to push your mind and body to their limits, and while in that condition, be struck by a spirit arrow 19 millimeters to the right of the heart's sinoatrial node. That is the only way to regain the spirit energy lost while in Quincy Lech Steel. Why? I don't understand. Why didn't you use Heisen? If you used Heisen instead of Greets, well, even then, I admit you may not have been able to defeat me, but you might have at least inflicted a wound. Fact is, you made a stupid choice. You make me sick. But I'll let you live. This time.